Hi, John. So today I just want to go over your scores from your various assessments that you took. And first, I just want to thank you for being so open and honest. I know that that can be a difficult thing to do. And so I just wanted to start out by acknowledging that. So, what we're going to do next is I'm going to go over each score for each of the four assessments. Um, I want to go over some of your responses, and then at the end, I want to go over, you know, sort of how we move forward with the information that we have now. So, for the Beck Depression Inventory, you scored at the severe level, which is anything over 30, and you scored a 32. So, some of the things that stuck out to me, and feel free to correct me if there was any confusion in any of these answers, but I just want to bring up a few of them that stuck out to me. So, you mentioned that you feel a lot of failure and that you aren't getting a lot of pleasure out of things that you used to enjoy. You're crying a lot. You are feeling discouraged and, just feeling like you don't have a lot to look forward to. You're more irritable. And the main thing that stood out to me was that you said that you would kill yourself if you had the chance. So next, I want to go over the Beck hopelessness scale. You scored a 13, which is in the moderate range, and your score of 13 entailed statements that you agreed with, being that you can't imagine what your life would be like in 10 years and that the future seems dark, and you see more unpleasantness than pleasantness ahead, and that you you don't really see a good way forward. So first of all, I just want to validate that a lot of those answers that you gave for both are normal, and I'm really proud of you that you felt comfortable enough to be honest about those things, and that is just a huge step, and I really want to validate that. And there's a lot of people that struggle with these things. So now I want to go on to the Beck anxiety inventory, and you scored an 18, which also qualifies you to be in the moderate level of anxiety. And it sounds like a lot of these panic related symptoms are physical, racing heart, difficulty breathing, feeling hot, dizzy, shaky, having some mild indigestion, and that those symptoms really line up with, your experience of just feeling overwhelmed, and, having the awareness of how that relates to your anxiety is really important, and, really common for a lot of people. So the final assessment that you took was the suicidal ideation assessment, and you only scored a 2 on that. So I just wanted to address how that score doesn't necessarily line up with some of the other statements that you made, particularly the one about wanting to kill yourself if you'd have the chance. It sounds like you're reporting to just have passive suicidal ideation, but that definitely contradicts that more direct feeling that you would do it if you had the chance. So, you know, I take from this that you are in an incredible amount of pain and you feel hopeless, and you are obviously experiencing a lot of anxiety. And so I just want to let you know that you are not alone. You have been brave enough to take the first step. And I just really want to acknowledge that I'm here with you. Whatever the next steps forward are, I'd like to see you more frequently. And since I have you here, I'd really like to talk about putting a safety plan together, which is basically just you letting me know who are the people that you feel comfortable and safe with. Who could you call, or who could you be with that might put some of those suicidal thoughts at bay for a while. Just being able to identify anyone would be really helpful, and it would make me feel a lot more comfortable. Um, you know, again, like, I will meet with you as often as you need to. We are going to get through this together. But I just want to make sure that these scores track with what you're feeling. And, if you've had any updates to these feelings the next time we meet, I'd like to keep track so that we can follow your progress. So, to end, I just want you to know that your pain is very real, but it's not permanent. And, this is the first step in tackling it. And I'm here for you. And I just, I really want to make sure that you're safe and that you're okay. And yeah, so let me know if all of that tracks for you, and we can start putting this safety plan together. Thank you.